What up, guys? It's your boy, Just King ZA. Welcome back to the Just King ZA podcast. And yeah, man, I've shot a lot of videos today. Probably this is my third one. It's getting a bit dark, but I had to shoot this video. I must shoot this video. Um, Today we're gonna be talking about white farmers and white people who are manufacturing drugs in South Africa. Right. We've been talking about Nigerians are doing drugs, Nigerians are selling drugs. We've been talking about that for the longest time. But it's time now we talk about the whites that are selling drugs and doing drugs and creating the drugs here in South Africa. Yeah, man. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you get more videos from me, so that we grow this platform and we can have more subscribers, so that we can have more content. We can interview people. We can just do some dope stuff, on this page. So yeah, man, as you guys heard, many 2 months, 3 months ago, an Afriforum white guy, I think a leader in Limpopo, white guy, I forgot his name, in his farm was producing drugs. I believe crystal meth or whatever, cocaine, I'm not sure. He was producing those things, and he was with some Colombians, I believe, Mexicans there. Do you understand? So there's this narrative to say that Nigerians, we are being divided. We are being divided by the enemy, the elites. A black person must not unite with another black person. I know we say Nigerians this, but is it only Nigerians? No, it's not only Nigerians. There are South Africans who are doing these things, and not only South Africans, there are white South Africans that are doing these things, that are manufacturing drugs, that are manufacturing mandrax, that are manufacturing what they call it, crystal meth, because crystal meth is booming here in South Africa. Do you understand? So we focus too much on, but I don't blame us, because these people, they use the media and to push narratives. If you can go to Nigeria, those people, they are pushing a narrative in Nigeria that South Africans are killing Nigerians. Literally, they have hoax, they have sites that just post these things. Hey, new person killed by South Africans. Literally. And those things are false. Do you understand? I'm not saying that South Africans did not kill Nigerians. No, it happened. In 2019, in the xenophobic whatever moments, I'm not saying that Nigerians are not selling drugs. No, they are. But are they the only ones? No. They are not the only ones. Do you understand? So we need to be careful. Just like we need to be careful about the criticizing the ANC too much. We have criticized them. We have voted for whatever we voted for. But now the demonizing must stop. This is our party. This is the party of our forefathers. We must never, ever, ever demonize it to that level. It's okay. We did it. Our 2024 was our 1994. We did it. It's fine. Let's move on. Let's try and rebuild the ANC. Do you understand? Let's strengthen the breakaways from the ANC, so that when they come back together with the ANC, it's a much stronger party. Let's strengthen Sizwe. Let's strengthen the EFF. Let's strengthen the ANC itself, so that when they come back together, it becomes a big organization that is full of integrity. We are black people, and we must not demonize our fellow blacks. That is what they want. Every day people are bashing the ANC. Okay, sharp, we were doing it pre-election, but why are we still doing it post-elections? Do you understand? So it's the same thing. Okay, Nigerians are selling drugs, Nigerians, whatever, Nigerian. It needs to end. We need to come to that place where, yes, okay, we saw that they're selling drugs, but what's really happening? Are they the only ones? We need to look and see that, are these people the only people who are doing these things to our people? And when you look at it, boom, white person selling, creating, manufacturing the crystal manufacturing. Worst of all, a person who's part of Afriforum, the same Afriforum, we say, hey, this thing is responsible, this thing, whatever. One of their leaders is manufacturing these things. Do you understand? In Limpopo. Do you understand? So his place was busted up. The police came. They took over the drugs. They did whatever, arrested the people. But this just shows you that we need to stop going against our African brothers all the time. You know, it's okay. We did. Even I did. I went and I created videos about Chidima. And yeah, they really, you know, I said a lot. But I can't just keep on criticizing Chidima and doing all those things forever. No. I must move on. Okay, that is done. I said my part. Let's move on. Then we'll start to realize that our black people are not the only problem. Yeah, they can be problems. Yes, there are problems, definitely. But they are not the only. And we need to really look at all sides. We need not to be racist towards this thing. We need to look at all sides and say, who's doing what to us? And we need to give all of them the same energy. We need to give all of them the same energy, the same frequency, to say, if we're gonna go and ban people's things and loot and do all this type of things, we need to make sure that even those who are found with these things, cooking them and whatever, even if they are white skinned, we must go to those people and give them the same treatment, because they are killing our children. Because we are so fast to say Nigerians are killing our children. We're Nigerian. What if these people are the ones who are supplying Nigerians with these things? And I'm not saying what if, actually that's what is happening. Do you understand? These are the overlords, these are the creators, these are the chemists, the chemical engineers who are creating these things. And then Nigerians, they go and distribute. Of course, some of the Nigerians, some of them are involved in whatever. They have the foot soldiers, a lot of them. Do you understand? So they are working in conjunction. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that's happening in business and in corporate, whereby these white people are going to hire African and then making it look like Africans are more talented than South Africans, they're more hardworking, and then they pay them small amounts. It's the same thing that's happening in drugs. They go and they collect these people to say you can make fast money, and then they work together. But the main aim is to exclude South Africans. These people are not angry these people are angry that we have freedom. They are angry that we have freedom. They hate the fact that Nelson Mandela succeeded. They don't want us to have a piece of the economy, of the pie. They much rather get a Nigerian, Zimbabwean, someone else, and give them and make them feel special. But they hate them as well. But they do that just to attack us, to make us feel, to make sure that we don't eat, that we are in poverty. Do you understand? They make sure of that. So it's the same thing with the drugs. These people are involved. They are cooking. And it's not the first time. There are many instances, but somehow we South Africans do not continue to we don't make videos about this thing and talk about it. That these people are doing these things. We always have an outcry when it's blacks that are doing these things. What about when Nigerians, when whites are doing these things? Why don't we have an outcry? I understand that South Africans, we tend to want to study first and look at it, but unfortunately for the Nigerians, they're being busted every week by week by week. You know, they're being busted. We need to look at this. And the whites, it's just you get one drug bust, and then you get one drug bust. You do understand? That is why. But now we need to look at the impact of these things. That who is cooking these things? Because they are cooking these things. They have the engineering knowledge to cook those things. They have the land to cook those things in the middle of their farm. They know that a farm, how can you access it? It's a big land. But if someone who doesn't have land and whatever cooks it here, people will smell it you know. But that was the thing there by that farm. People were able to smell that concoction that they were building there, that they were cooking, that crystal meth. People who were around or whatever who used to pass there, they were able to notice that man, something's being cooked there. Do you understand? So the white people that are selling drugs, we must give them the same ridicule and the same fire that we gave Nigerians. And we must stop demonizing Nigerians. We must stop demonizing our African brothers. We talked about it. It's fine now. You know. Yes, the ones we passed, you know. But in us doing mob justice and all that, we need to be careful. If we must, then we must do, you know, we must give the same energy, the mob justice to those whites. Do you understand? And I'm not saying I'm pushing the racial what. No, I'm saying that if we can do mob justice on a black person who's just a foot soldier, why don't we do mob justice on the person who's supplying him with drugs? And I can tell you, we follow that trail, you're going to find a white person or Mexicans or Colombians, those people who know how to cook those things, supplying these people. So why don't we give the same energy to them? We have to change, guys. We have to change. We must not stay demonizing a fellow black for too long. This thing, we are so demonizing our black people so much, and we don't see that these people are the ones who are busy putting this information in our head, until before we know it, we're slaughtering each other. Before we know it, we're genociding each other. Do you understand? So we need to be really careful. I'm not demonizing the ANC anymore. I've talked about it. I've done a lot. But what do we have if we don't have the ANC? What do we have if we don't have each other? When I see a Nigerian, I see myself. When I see Congolese, I see myself. When I see, you know, all these people, I see black skin, black Americans, I see myself. They are me and I am them. There's this thing where they say, hey, you are Bantu, you are Luo, you are Nilotic, you are this and this and this and that, blah, 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 blah. I don't believe in that stuff. This thing is dividing Africans. We are one thing, all of us here. We are one thing. When I see a Nigerian, I can... There's people around me that I've grown up with that look like a Nigerian. You know, there's people in Nigeria that you look at, they're like, this one looks like a South African. Do you understand? So you want to tell us we're different? No, we're the same. We're the same. So we must be careful. Let's not demonize ourselves too much. There's this page here on YouTube called Beware of the Citizen. Conversation, what they call it? Citizen Consent. I loved the channel before, but now I feel like we can't beware of the comrade 24/7. No, we can't just be always being beware of the comrade. And people who hate black people, they watch the channel to say, beware of the comrade. This Swat Khafar, it's being pushed there. When a black politician, you must beware of that person. No, you mustn't beware of that person. Beware, but then forgive, and then be able to create a new system that works properly. Do you understand? We can't demonize our people forever. We can't demonize black people. Let's stop demonizing ourselves. Yes, we did. We've been talking about the ANC. Now we voted. We got our result. We get to see a new government. It's fine. Let's stop now continuing to demoralize and devalue. Let's build. Let's go and join the ANC. Let's go and join the ANC. Let's go and join the EFF. Let's go and join MK. Let's go and be active to create a party that... Let's go and save the vision of Oliver Tambo. Let's go and save that ANC. Let's go and save that ANC of Nelson Mandela. You know, Governor Mbeki, Mbeki's father. All those people, let's go and do that. We can't put our hands in the faith in the hands of white people. No, we can't. We can't put our faith in the hands of DA, the new national party, the new national party, because the new national party joined the ANC. Do you understand? So the modern day national party. You know what I'm saying? So we cannot. You understand? So that's what I'm talking about. Colombians are here and they are doing drugs. Do you understand? They are selling, they are manufacturing. You know those people, they are masters of cooking those things. You know, our El Chapo, those South Americans, they have infiltrated South Africa. They are here now. Do you understand? And they work also with whites as well. You know, our black people are there as well. But are they the only ones? Let's start dealing with the other ones now. Do you understand? Let's start dealing with the other people who are involved in this thing. The other races that are just hiding behind this thing, doing this thing. You know, they're using our black people. And when our black people are under fire, they get to chill at the background. You know, because our black people are the foot soldiers. They get banned, they get unalived, they get to do all these things. While the real mastermind is behind. Someone of a different race, a lighter skin race. Let's get real, guys. Nigerians, I love you guys. Kenyans, I love you guys. I love the whole Africa. I see what's happening. And guys, don't take my videos when I'm reprimanding you as hate. No, it's not hate. I'm just reprimanding. But we must also reprimand those white people. Can't just be reprimanding blacks 24/7, 365. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, your boy Just King ZA signing out.